Well, hello there, music lovers. Slide on in and make yourself at home. You found your way back to the corner of the room where the light is low and the stories are loud. This is American Jukebox number 5, and man, have we got a stack of wax for you today. Now, if you're just joining us for the first time, or if you've got a particular itch for those Delta rhythms or that Chicago neon, don't forget we've got 4 other jukeboxes polished up and ready for you to listen to any time around here. The needles are always running. And hey, while you're reaching for your drink, do yourself a favor. Slide on over and hit that subscribe button. That way, you're always on the list and you won't miss a single beat of what we're spinning next. Alright, we're kicking things off with a heavy hitter. We got Ringo J in the booth with Gonna Be a Party. Just a fair warning, folks, you might want to hold on to your drink on this one. Let's drop the arm.
Temperatures rising when the belly of the beast, years of angst about to be unleashed. All the broken dreams, it all ends tonight. It's out of control, there's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a party like you ain't never seen. The party of a lifetime, like being 18. Living my life, I think I'm invincible. Being told what to do is just inadmissible. Welcome to the party. Now the hour is near, you can feel it in the air. A part like no other, heavenly affair. Oh, the girls, ain't they so pretty? The girls, all those sexy kitties. It's gonna be a party like you ain't never seen. The party of a lifetime, like being 18. Living my life, I think I'm invincible. Being told what to do is just inadmissible. It's just inadmissible. It's gonna be a party like you ain't never seen. It's gonna be a party like you ain't never seen. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
Been driving down this old dirt road, headlights headlights cutting through the gray. Got memory riding shotgun, and they ain't got nothing left to say. Sky's rumbling like it knows me, like it's heard my story twice. Every mile I roll reminds me freedom always comes with a price. And the thunder keeps on talking like it knows where I've been walking. But the rain keeps falling, washing over everything I've done. Yeah, the rain keeps falling like the sky won't let me outrun all the ghosts I've carried, all the battles I ain't won. Still the rain keeps falling, but I ain't coming undone. Pulled over by the river bend, watched the storm roll through the pines. Heard your voice inside the thunder, saying, boy, you crossed too many lines. But I ain't looking for forgiveness, just a place to catch my breath. 'Cause every storm I've ever weathered taught me how to dance with death. And the lightning keeps on flashing like the past I keep rehashing. But the rain keeps falling, washing over everything I've done. Yeah, the rain keeps falling like the sky won't let me outrun all the ghosts I've carried, all the battles I ain't won. Still the rain keeps falling, but I ain't coming undone. Now the dawn is breaking open, storm clouds drifting out of sight. I ain't saying I'm a new man, but I made it through the night. And if the sky starts crying later, I'll just let it have its say. 'Cause a man who's lived through darkness ain't afraid of a little rain. And the wind keeps softly calling like it knows I won't be falling. Yeah, the rain keeps falling, washing over everything I've done. Still the rain keeps falling, but I ain't trying to turn and run. All the ghosts I carry, they light up one by one. Let the rain keep falling, I'm still standing in the sun. Storms don't break a man, they just show him who's left standing. They just show him who's left standing.
That was Rain Keeps Falling by the one and only Sam Moore, and let me tell you, Sam knows a thing or two about getting rained on, if you catch my drift. Some storms you just can't outrun. You just gotta stand there and let them wash over you until the sun decides to show its face again. We're keeping the spirit moving with a man who knows his way around a melody and a heartache. Up next is Luther Harp Dalton with a heavy one called Midnight, don't forget. This right here, this is a look back at all the ups and the downs, the wins and the almost in a man's life. I have a feeling every single one of you listening is going to be able to relate to this one. So settle in, the needle's dropping.
Clock struck 12 on Beale Street, moon hanging low, red and mean.
caught a shadow falling across a doorway. Looked a lot like the man I used to be. Whiskey whispering those memories to me. He said, boy, we ain't done yet. And I felt that cold night arising, shadows hiding, but midnight won't forget. Oh, memories don't fade, just hidden in the darkness. Midnight don't forget. No matter how far or fast I run, you keep replaying those moments like a song that keeps replaying. I've tried to drown it in bourbon, tried to smoke it out with cigarettes, but the past keeps calling my name, reminding me, 'cause midnight don't forget. A woman cast in the doorway, eyes like a storm about to break. She said I loved her, left her at the altar. Biggest damn fool mistake I ever made. Now every time the clock hits 12 and those old memories cloud my way, I can hear a voice in the darkness saying why, but midnight don't forget. The truth, it'll cut you deep. Old memories arise and I just can't sleep. Midnight don't forget. No matter how fast I run, it keeps replaying those moments like a song that won't be done. I tried to drown it in whiskey, tried to smoke it out with a cigarette, but the past keeps calling on me, playing it again. 'Cause midnight don't forget. Some nights I can make my peace, but most nights I lose the fight. I keep walking through the shadows, hoping dawn might make it right. Still every time the darkness settles, I feel that old regret. And I know I ain't forgiven, prayers all forgotten, 'cause midnight don't forget. Hear the heart that's keeping score, even when you do close that door. Midnight don't forget. No matter how far I run, you keep replaying that moment like a song you keep replaying. I'll try to drown it in bourbon, try to smoke it out with a cigarette, but the past keeps calling my name. It's my penance, 'cause midnight don't forget. Some nights, I swear midnight remembers more than I do. But the past keeps calling my name, 'cause midnight don't forget. 'Cause midnight don't forget. Left home at 15, going on 30. Busted walls and a bruised past. Mama cried but couldn't stop me. She knew I was tough, built to last. Just an old guitar over my shoulder, with a promise I couldn't shake. World tried to break me early, but stone like this don't break. Yeah, the road gets cold, but couldn't claim my soul. I tell you this stone don't break. Underestimate, that'd be your mistake. I've been cut, I've been bruised, I've been pushed, I've been used, but I'm still here, still standing, still singing for my own damn sake. You can push me, you can fire me, but stone like this don't break. Work the oil fields down in Texas, heat so high to store your breath. Breath froze on shrimp boats in Maine, hauling nets and fishing those icy depths. Played every dive from coast to coast, smoke so thick, whiskey raised and a toast. Many men fell in those shadows, but stone like this don't break. And every sky burn, another lesson learned. I'll tell you this stone don't break. Underestimate, that'd be your mistake. I've been cut, I've been bruised, I've been pushed, I've been used, but I'm still here, still standing, still singing for my own damn sake. You can push me, you can fire me, a stone like this don't break. Now that I'm older, those lines roam deeper, but the fire still burns the same. Lost good friends and lost some true loves, but I never lost my soul or where I came from. And when the night gets heavy on my mind, those memories start to unwind, I remind myself real quiet ain't control. Stone like this don't break. Yeah, the stones roll in. I don't bow, I don't bend. I'll tell you this stone don't break. Underestimate, that'd be your mistake. I've been cut, I've been bruised, I've been pushed, I've been used, but I'm still here, still standing, still singing for my own damn sake. You can push me, you can find me, a stone like this don't break. A stone like this don't break. That was This Stone Don't Break by Caleb Stonewalker, man. That's more than just a song. That's a biography of every struggle life can throw at a man. But the thing about Caleb, he's weathered the storms, felt the heat, and he's still standing. He don't break, and neither should you. Now make sure your glass is topped off, because we got a real treat for the soul. Next up is the one and only Miss Sally with Bourbon in Every Whisper. Let me tell you, this girl has been there, she's done that. And then she went back and did it all some more just for good measure. This is Delta blues at its absolute finest, delivered by a voice that's seen it all. Lean back and just enjoy.
She feels the years on her shoulders, dust lays silently on her shoes. Her heart stitched together with the threads of the blues. Every promise she's buried still haunts her in the night, but she stands in the doorway like she's still got the fight. She's been broken, she's been borrowed, she's been left out in the rain, but she learned to turn her sorrow into something that can't be tamed. There's bourbon in her every whisper and truth in every line she sings. She's a woman honed in fire, and the hurt don't stop her wings. Yeah, she's walked through every shadow, and the light still lives inside her. There's bourbon in every whisper, and the blues are right there beside her. She's loved men who were poison, and men who were meant oh so kind. She's lost more than she's spoken, kept the rest deep in her mind. She pours out a life story like a prayer in the dark, and the room holds its breath when she opens up her heart. She's been shattered, she's been silenced, she's been lied to by the best, but she learned the blues ain't violence, it's the way a soul finds its rest. There's bourbon in her every whisper and truth in every line she sings. She's a woman honed in fire, and the hurt don't stop her ways. Yeah, she walked through every shadow, and the light still lives inside her. There's bourbon in every whisper, and the blues are right there beside her. Now she stands boldly on that stage with her past laid at her feet, and the ghost of old lovers tapping time to the beat. She ain't looking for mercy, she ain't begging for grace, she's just singing her truth. Sometimes a tear on her face. She don't run from the memories, she don't hide from the pain. She just lets every heartbreak roll south through her veins, and the crowd feels the fire in the cracks of her tone, 'cause the blues sound different when you live them all alone. There's bourbon in every whisper and truth in every line she sings. She's a woman honed in fire, and her don't stop her waking. She walked through every shadow, and the light still lives inside her. There's bourbon in every whisper, and the blues are right there beside her. Baby, I've been knocked down, I've been lied to, I've been left in the cold. But those blues
right, folks, we got one more for you tonight. And you know I always save the best for the last call. Now, if you haven't had the pleasure of checking out Ruby Firebird McClain's latest live album, you are in for a serious treat. We're gonna spin one of the high-octane singles off that record right here on the jukebox. I tell you, they don't call her Firebird for nothing. This lady is an ex-Navy fighter pilot. And if you haven't guessed by now that her call sign was Firebird, well, you need to quit sipping and start listening. She's used to moving at the speed of sound, and she brings every bit of that heat to the stage. Here she comes, the one and only Ruby Firebird McClain with I Was Born for the Fast Lane. Strap yourselves in for this one. She's coming in hot.
I keep that heart of soft tail alive, growing flags on in the sun. Harley horns burning hotter than the trouble I'm out of running. When the world gets loud and heavy and the noise cuts through to within, I throw a leg across that saddle and let the freedom of the road settle in. Looking for salvation, ain't trying to prove a thing, but the second that throttle answers, I'll remember who and where I've been. Wind hitting hard, just like an old friend, road humming loud under my boots, and every mile leaves me smiling again. I was born in a fast lane. I was bound to soar like an eagle, born for the roar and the fun, and just a touch illegal. Give me an open highway, give me the wild of the open road. I ain't slowing down for nothing, ain't changing who I became. I was born to rumble, born to run. I was born in the fast lane. Sometimes I ride till the daylight fades, camp where the world turns still. Just a girl and her Harley, breathing in deep on a quiet hill. Stars lean down like they know me, like they watch me all my life. And for one sign of fire, just a woman riding light. Some folks pray in churches, some folks pray in bars, but me, I find that mercy somewhere underneath those stars. And every time that engine rolls, it pulls me back again to the fire I was born with, to the girl I've always been. I was born in the fast lane. I was born to soar like an eagle, born for the roar and the fun, and just a touch illegal. Give me an open highway, give me the wild of the open road. I ain't slowing down for nothing, ain't changing who I became. I was born to rumble, born to run. I was born in the fast lane. So if you see me on that hard, hair flying hard unchained, just know I ain't running from nothing. I'm riding toward my namesake. Firebird ain't no story, Firebird ain't no game. Firebird's a legend that lives. She's the woman burning up that high touch illegal. Give